It's dark in my living room, I can't see past my feet. Try to find my way to feeling something, jump this heart back to a beat. Watching bugs out my window, spark to life, disappear, whoa, disappear. Do you think it's fine to fool myself, make believe you're still here? Days on bud in the springtime, snow flies in July, rain pours in December, moon won't rise in the sky. Drag my mind through this spiral, hang the moon, frozen stars, war from the stars. Tell my friends not to worry, I can still fix up this old heart. If I can still see this lightning bug when she turns off her light, I can still find a ghost of me, lay my eyes adjust to the night. Take a seat by this window, warm your bones next to mine, oh, next to mine. Tell me stories from our younger days, burn as far from my mind. Leaves on bud in the springtime, snow flies in July, rain pours in December, moon won't rise in the sky. Drag my mind through this spiral, hang the moon, frozen stars, war from stars. Tell my friends not to worry, I can still fix up this old racing me through the starlit night and a cloud of the moon. Don't pretend when the moonrise comes, don't pretend it's a be fast soon. Rip yourself from the bootstraps, don't say you can't carry it away. I've seen you moving mountains, ever after it's just, it's a native day. Kicking up the first seas got me rusting up the memories. I was scared of just how quickly I could fall for you. Thinking of a first dance when your head pressed against my chest. It was months before our first kiss. Never forget. I've been lying in bed playing back every word you said, the way that you move. Listen to the wind rushing through the trees, wishing it was you whispering to me. Played pawns and wind repeat, doing anything I could, keep our hands on me. Played pawns and wind repeat, doing anything I could, keep you in my dreams. And I know that you would tell a different, call me stubborn and a tease, but I couldn't quite tell myself you were thinking the same things. Open wide and wondering what we do's what we got. If I said the words, if I leaned in, would you take a chance? Give us a shot. Have a night in bed playing back every word you said, the way that you move. Listen to the wind rushing through the trees, wishing it was you whispering to me. Play pause and find a beat, doing anything I could. Keep your hands on me. Play pause and bind a beat, doing anything I could. Keep you in my dream. Kicking up the first leaves got me rustling up the memories. Thank you very much. We're Slough Creek. Try that again, Slough Creek. And this is John Zander on the bass over here. Marion Hosel on the banjo. Bill Chamberlain on the mandolin. And I'm Charlie Reinertsen, and we last week it was really nice. Kirk Sullivan, videographer here in town, video producer. Yeah, he let us set up in his studio last week. So we're recording an album, and so we were in there late into the evening on end of the week last week, and we're going back on Wednesday to wrap it up, and we'll be super excited. So all these tunes you're going to hear tonight will be, hopefully, if we get good takes, we'll be on that. And yeah, so you can follow us on Instagram, Slough Creek, SLOUGH. It would have been a good exercise to ask you how to spell it. But it means marshy river. Don't have time to lace our shoes, buckle our belts, brace for news, taking our ride on a river 6 to 9. How do you douse a wildfire, burning 10 feet underground, driving rain, blowing drifts of snow? Can't stop the fires when they see down below, the tinder's deep. Drain this land, gonna wake the living dead. You can pull out your hair, gnash your teeth and stomp your feet. You can't stop those peat moss fires. You can't stop those peat moss fires. How do you drain the city streets with a salt marsh stretch for the penthouse suite? Ocean view, graveyard dressed in blue. Can't hoist a city up on wheels, batten the hatch for the seaside swales. Ocean bites a mile at a time. You can squeeze shut your eyes, bite your nails and clench your thighs. You can't stop these rolling tides. You can't stop these rolling tides. neath our shoes, or to save the cities drowning on the coast. And I fill up on gasoline, big oil keeps on telling me I'm the one who's choking Mother Earth. Well, I'm the problem, look at me, my footprint bigger than Tennessee. I'm the goat, and they're just escaping highs. Well, I'll be swept away on these rolling tides. Rolling tides. You can squeeze shut your eyes, bite your nails and clench your thighs. You can't stop these rolling tides. Don't have time to lace our shoes, buckle our belts to brace for news. Taking our ride on a river Styx tonight. Taking our ride on a river tonight. Thank you. So this event, the Hootenanny, is really inspired by a bunch of events that I've been lucky enough to participate in. When I was in Wyoming, it was the Jackson Hole Hootenanny. It was this really special event where he had created this listening room, even though it was an open mic. And that was what I wanted to, build when I came here, and it was just pretty amazing to see everybody just support the heck out of it and make it something bigger than I even thought was possible. One, two, three, four. Just outside of Jackson, behind a shadow-dusted bridge, lies a lake inside a mountain. If you only cross that bridge where the scarlet feathers lead, it's a path we will follow. Only God today might come back tomorrow. Oh, my brother, take me with you to the lake behind the ridge, where the water far below us crosses time, provides a bridge. Let's take the river running, throw a feather to the sky. Summer's young but waning, too soon to say goodbye. Say goodbye. Summer's rush behind us with the rapids at our knees. Sun and moon and stars and trees brush past in the breeze. I'm dreaming I'm gone when the colors take the leaves. Back when we were young, it's still thick as thieves. Oh, my brother, take me with you to the lake behind the ridge, where the water far below us crosses time, provides a bridge. Let's take the river running, throw a feather to the sky. Summer's young but waning, too soon to say goodbye. Say goodbye. Soon the snow, soft and heavy, casts a blanket across the ridge. Pines wrapped in crystal sway against the wind. Snow will be back when the rains come again. Wash away the winter and the time that we spent away. Oh, my brother, take me with you to the lake behind the ridge, with the water far below us crosses time, provides a bridge. Let's take the river running, throw a feather to the sky. Summer's young but waning, too soon to say goodbye. To say goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. That's one hell of a band, these three here, huh? I was so amazed when I asked them if they would play with me, and they said yes. I've been admiring their playing the whole time. Ever since I moved here, I've seen all of them play music, and we started playing together a little bit, in the spring, a lot in the summer, and it's just been a blast. We've got a few more for you. We're going to stick to the theme of being out west, and this song, some of my songs that I've written are like, I really have to work at them, and this one just came pouring out one night when I was thinking about sagebrush and what it smells like. If you've ever been and smelled it there, it's pretty nice. I know it's a weird thing to say, but it smells so nice. That's what this song is about. But I want to, go ahead.
I was just going to say, let's hear it for Charlie for putting on this great event here, and also for writing these great songs.
Thank you. And while we're doing thank yous, the sound is sounding so good because we've got Isaac Newcomb back there, back of house, taking care of us. He's a wizard with all things sound production, so if anybody needs someone running their sound, he's the guy. All right, this one's called Grovance in Spring. Yeah. And we've got a few gigs coming up. We're really excited for we got a full moon gig over at Mount Van Hovenberg. We're playing at Dewey the night before. I got a Hotel Saranac gig coming up later in the month. You can see all of our gigs if you follow us on Instagram, Facebook. Look at twolined.com/Slough Creek. All right. It's a nice little Western waltz here. 1, 2, 3. I wouldn't mind if a sagebrush took root in the bottom of both my lungs. I'd water it daily and feed it the sun, let it grow wild and overrun. Can't you hear it raining in the sagebrush still? Feel the Kool-Aid nuzzle your cheek. I'm used to it now, but I'm growing a sagebrush. Take me back when I need. Yeah, I'm missing those Grovance in spring. I wouldn't mind if a cottonwood seed took hold of my belly meat. I'd feed it the soil from the banks of the river, watch it branch out over me. Can't you hear it raining in the sagebrush still? Feel the Kool-Aid nuzzle your cheek. I'm using it now, but I'm growing a sagebrush. Take me back when I need. I'm missing those grove aunts in spring. For the scent in the air when the rains kiss the sagebrush flats, it hits me like dead and I'm dropped to my knees when cinnamon musk seeps from cottonwood trees, and the sweet mint of sage reminds me of my home in the grove aunts in spring. I wouldn't mind if an aspen tree shot a rabbit right up through my knee. I turn gold in autumn, shake with the leaves, stand tall with my family. Can't you hear it raining in the sagebrush step? Feel the cooling nuzzle your cheek. I'm listening now, but I'm growing a sagebrush. Take back when I need. Yeah, I'm missing those grove aunts in spring. Yeah, I'm missing those Tetons in spring. Give me back my heart attack when your gums are missing teeth. Tie me down with the gurney straps when you were pissing steam. I'll take back my quad bypass if it kicks its ass in gear. Hot air falls when you're hanging upside down. This'll pass if you give it time. I can wait it out to the finish line. It's just a fluke like a gun and shoots when the safety slips your mind. We can fix it all if we give it time. Put the soot in the air I breathe, pump the bellows of big oil. Poison the streams that I drink, strip down all my soil. My trees are gone, it's a bitter song, and I've heard it in times before. We don't read those stories anymore. This'll pass if I give it time. I can wait it out to the finish line. It's just a fluke like a gun and shoots when the safety slips your mind. We can fix it all if we give it time. Have you heard the one about that frog who thought he had a pond? The pond was a pot eating up, and the frog did not respond. What he thought was paradise is eating his insides. He lived it up, up and up, and he never felt the flames. This'll pass if we give it time. I can wait it out to the finish line. It's just a fluke like a gun and shoots when the safety slips your mind. We can fix it all if we give it time. Put the soot in the air I breathe, pump the bellows of big oil, poison the streams that I drank, strip down all my soul. The trees are gone is a bitter song, heard it in times before. We don't heed those stories anymore. Hunker down, there won't be clowns on the bunker on the hill. We'll get back to normal if we just sit still. Thank you. She brings me fur, thistle, feathers and sticks. She weaves me a nest somewhere deep in my chest. I'm just a moth to your nectar and flame. Burn me up, bring me back, make me human again. Took the 820 from Littleton Station, saw flats and trestles drag me to you. Now I'm wandering on, I dance in my step, weaving down roadsides through blankets of fall. Care has to cut, to carry through static. Each heartbeat tells me I never knew love, I never knew love. Me by the swings, pine boughs and cedar, stroll through the market, cold warms our cheeks, cinnamon cloves, peppermint ginger, patch me up, bring me back, make me someone you keep, make me someone you keep. She was a frost on the 1st of November. You were the sunlight on the first day of spring. I was a moth held fast by the winter, just waiting for sunlight to flutter my way. Will love choose me? Or do I choose love? When your heart feels misshapen, sit on the above. I'm just a moth, thawed by your flame. Each wing beat tells me I never knew love, I never knew. Care has to cut, to carry through static. Each heartbeat tells me I never knew love, I never knew love. Now I'm bringing you moss, thistle, feathers and sticks, weaving a nest somewhere deep in my chest. I'm just a moth thawed by a flame. Each wing beat tells me I never knew love. I never knew. That song was a testament to the ability of these folks to just follow right along. I did a word salad on about 5 different sections. I put the A on the B, and it was a mess, and they were right there with me.
We'd follow Charlie right off the edge of the stage. We needed you.
Well, I've been playing out the options, drafting notes I never mailed, leaving combs I hope will lead you back along this trail. I don't want to tell you what you give is not enough. I may try withdrawing, but I know you catch my bluff. I travel miles and weeks to see you, double up and do it again. But I know it's not the same for you, my lost and only friend. So I'm writing down these words, my hands shake with the weight. Are we strong enough to fight? Is this too little, too late? 'Cause I love you like a brother who will always have my back. It's the berry that's a needle in the basement of this stack. I'd travel miles and weeks to see you, double up and do it again. But I know it's not the same for you, my lost and only friend. Through my moments feeling weak, told you soft as I could serve it, oh I could barely speak. Told me that you love me, that you know it's hard to take. You keep me at arm's distance, my heart begins to break. 'Cause I love you, little brother, I will always have your back. It's buried as a needle in the basement of this stack. I travel miles and weeks to see you, double up and do it again. But I know it's not the same for you, ooh, my lost and only friend. Well, these dreams that I've been spinning wash like whiskey down the drain. We don't talk about our feelings, let alone when we're in pain. So grab our fishing rod, push this boat out from the beach. We pretend that we're not chasing something just within our reach, and in our heads we're singing. Travel miles and weeks to see you, double up and do it again. But I know it's not the same for you, ooh, my lost and only friend. No, I know it's not the same for you, my first and truest friend. Thank you so much. John Zander, Marianne Hosell, Bill Chamberlain. We're Slough Creek. Thank you so much.
I have a set list that we've been working really hard on. I think I'm going to derail it right off the bat. This is in my heart. It's in my mind. Like the summertime when they can walk about, strolling through the meadow green is pleasant, there's no doubt. But give me the wintertime when the snow is on the ground, for I found her when the snow was on the ground. I traced her little footprints in the snow. I found her little footprints in the snow. Lordy, bless that happy day when Nellie lost her way, for I found her when the snow was on the ground. When I dropped in to see her, there was a big round moon. Her mother said she just stepped out, but be returning soon. So I found her little footprints and traced them through the snow. I found her when the snow was on the ground. I traced her little footprints in the snow. I found her little footprints in the snow. Lordy, bless that happy day when Nellie lost her way. I found her when the snow was on the ground. Up in heaven, she's with the angel band. I know I'm going to see her in that promised land. But every time the snow falls, it brings back memories, for I found her when the snow was on the ground. I traced her little footprints in the snow. I found her little footprints in the snow. Lordy, bless that happy day when Nellie lost her way, for I found her when the snow was on the ground. I found her when the snow was on the ground. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, man. Thank you very much. Just a little snow song. Lay down my old guitar. Gonna lay down my old guitar. Well, I wished I could tie it to my side and take it along with me. I'm telling this world goodbye. I'm telling this world goodbye. I'm telling my mama and my dear little girl, I'm telling them all goodbye. I'm gonna lay down my old guitar. Lay down my old guitar. Well, I wished I could tie it to my side and take it along with me. There's no one to cry for me. There's no one to cry for me. I've wandered so so far from my home. Can't you see there's no one to cry for me? I'm gonna lay down my old guitar, lay down my old guitar. Well, I wished I could tie it to my side and take it along with me. There's no one to cry for me. There's no one to cry for me. I'm leaving this world and my dear little girl, and there's no one to cry for me. I'm gonna lay down my old guitar, gonna lay down my old guitar. Well, I wished I could tie it to my side and take it along with me. Well, I wished I could tie it to my side and take it along with me. I've been all over this mountain, from the valleys to the sea. Prettiest place in all this world is up in the high country. Up in the high country, boys, up in the high country. Prettiest place in all this world is up in the high country. And she meant the world to me. Now she's gone and left this world way up in the high country. Up in the high country, boys, up in the high country. Prettiest place in all this world is up in the high country. I know my race is run, I'll spend eternity with my Savior and my friends up in the high country. Up in the high country, boys, up in the high country. Prettiest place in all this world is up in the high country. Up in the high country. High country, boys, up in the high country. Prettiest place in all this world is up in the high country. Up in the high country, boys, up in the high country. Prettiest place in all this world is up in the high country. Thank you very much. It's great to be here. I said to my wife the other day, kind of in a in a moment of weakness, I said, never tell people how you feel, folks. I'm going to give you a lesson right now. I said to my wife, I said, it means so much to me that every day we go to towns that we've really never been before, and we say, did any of the tickets sell? And they say, yeah, like all of them. I go, wow, it's a full room almost every night, and it's like, it's not bragging. I'm just saying it means a lot to me. And I said, can you believe that? Does that ever? What do you think of that? My wife said, honestly, blows my mind. My wife is the best. She's here today. We brought our 8-month-old daughter on the whole tour. Yeah. I think she's still in Philly. No, they're here, and this is a tune that I wrote 11 days before we got married. I never did title this or record it or anything, but I guess I wrote this for my wife, or I wrote it because I was nervous of getting married, and this is the only thing I know how to do. But thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's see. Any guitar players here tonight? Yeah. Always. It's like half the room usually, right? Yeah. The other half's their wives. Or husbands. Yeah, right. Very true. Very true. I'm the son of a guitar playing mom, so shame on me. You're right. This is a tune called the Clarinet Polka. We're going to have Dan bring my clarinet up real quick so I can tune it up. Thank you. The Clarinet Polka. That's kind of silly, right? It's fun. Yeah, when we first started this tour, I was just coming off of a little bit of a fad. People call it a fad, but it's not. It's not a fad. I like cowboy songs. Okay. This is not a phase, Mom, if you're listening. And I got into this whole thing with cowboy songs, and I was like just driving the world crazy around me. And the start of this tour, I was doing 3 of them in a row, like in a little mini set in the middle. And then we were kind of like, it's kind of a lot. So started doing 2. This is the last one remaining. This is, picked this up from Lead Belly. Is Lead Belly here tonight? Anyone? Was a cowboy out on the western range. When I was a cowboy out on the western range, I made $500,000 pulling on those bridle reins. Come a cow-cow, yippee, come a cow-cow, yippee, yippee, yay. All you rounders, now don't you wanna go? Come on, all you rounders, now don't you wanna go? Meet the Lone Ranger on the hunt of the buffalo. Come a cow-cow, yippee, come a cow-cow, yippee, yippee, yay. In 1863, I joined the immigrant band. In 1863, I joined the immigrant band. We marched from San Antonio down by the Rio Grande. Come a cow-cow, yippee, come a cow-cow, yippee, yippee, yay. Out on the lonesome prairie, I learned to rob and steal. Out on the lonesome prairie, I learned to rob and steal. But when I robbed that cowboy, how happy I did feel. Come a cow-cow, yippee, come a cow-cow, yippee, yippee, yay. Come a cow-cow, yippee, come a cow-cow, yippee, yippee, yay. I'm going to do one more cowboy song. Well, long about roundup time in Texas way out west, I lost a friend and a pal, old boys, I laid him down to rest. Well, I wept and moaned over his grave. To me, boys, it was sad, 'cause I knew down beneath that mound lay the best pal I ever had. Yodelay, yodelay, yodelay. My best pal's an old paint horse, and now he's gone to rest. When I laid him down beneath that mound in Texas way out west, where the cactus blooms over his grave and the coyotes cry, I know he'll sleep in perfect peace beneath that Texas sky. Yodelay. Dear old pal, it breaks my heart to leave you here alone. But now I'm going to ride the range on the Texas road. But my love for you, old pal, it will linger on. You know I'll always think of you, although you're dead and gone. Yodelay, yodelay, yodelay. Gonna shoot myself, oh Lordy me. Gonna shoot myself, just wait and see. Gonna whittle me out a little wooden gun and blow my brains out just for fun. To kill myself, oh Lordy me. Gonna kill myself. Hang myself, oh Lordy me. Gonna hang myself, just wait and see. Gonna get me a stool and a sewing thread and hang myself till I am dead. Gonna kill myself, oh Lordy me. Gonna drown myself, oh Lordy me. A lot of weight. I mean, there's a lot of verses. Gonna drown myself just to wait and see. Gonna find me a river about 2 inches deep and lay right down and go to sleep. Gonna kill myself, oh Lordy me. That's a dumb song, but it's kind of right. That's okay. We played in Havertown, Pennsylvania last night, and it was a great venue. This place called the Kelly Center, and some of their sound people, you know, like the mix and engineers and whatever, they were potentially volunteers or maybe from like a college like program or like maybe even they were young, like a high school audio production class or something. And I started singing that, and I was like, I'm old and lame, aren't I? Like, the kids were like, you know. It's not cool to kill yourself anymore. This is a song, a lot of sad and pitiful songs in this set list, apparently. This is a song about being in jail. Anybody here ever been to jail? Not yet. There's still time for all of us. This is a tune. I grew up in the mid-Ohio Valley of West Virginia on the Ohio border, and there was a great, prolific DJ on the radio near us who was also a front man for a great bluegrass band named Paul Mullins. Paul Mullins and the Traditional Grass. And his son is Joe Mullins, who you might have heard of. This is a tune that I learned from Paul Mullins called I Won't Need Your 9-Pound Hammer. There's a cabin in the mountains, oh so many miles from here. They sit there waiting for me, my old dad and mother dear. They don't know I'm here in prison, sitting in a 6-foot square. Or these shoes of mine out walking, but ain't getting anywhere. Take away these iron bars and take back your suit of gray. I won't need your 9-pound hammer if I ever get away. At 9 o'clock the lights go out and then there's not a sound. Except for Mike, the prison guard, as he makes his rounds. They don't know I'm here in prison, sitting in a 6-foot square. Or these shoes of mine out walking, but ain't getting anywhere. Take away these iron bars and take back your suit of gray. I won't need your 9-pound hammer if I ever get away. Should I do it again? If you're ever down in Eddyville and you want to call on me, I'm the big house on the corner, my number's 283. I've got 7 years to stay here, then brother I'll be gone. You'll look into an empty cell and find that I have flown. Take away these iron bars and take back your suit of gray. I won't need your 9-pound hammer if I ever get away. I won't need your 9-pound hammer if I ever get away. Thank you very much. Yeah, wow, this is so fun. Well, you guys, some of y'all don't have a seat even. It's pretty good. Standing room only, huh? You buy, what do they say? You buy the whole seat, but you only need the edge. This is a tune that, man, I feel bad. There's so much like jail and killing and dying and crying and shit. Better than in the front. This is a tune my friend wrote. There's a great band that out in the Bay Area of California called Solid Gold Stranger. They're my friends. They're some of the only non-traditional bluegrass music I'm willing to put on and listen to. And my buddy Joe is in that band, and he's one of the best songwriters I've ever heard, and that almost no one else has ever heard. And I think that might change. I think his stock's going up. This is a tune he wrote that I just can't get enough of. It's about a robin, of course. It's called A Gold Chain Highway. They don't pull much gold from the hills in this town no more. Put it on the card and pray nobody knocks on the door. Main Street bars and American cars, tabloids and pills and they see the stars. We just don't fit in to the hills in this town no more. So we thought up a way to make them learn our names for a little while. Stole your daddy's gun and you ran to the car and you smiled. Hit up the antique store and the shell by 4, 2 in the air and they'd hit the floor. Every mile of 49 was like a note in an even score. Mama, don't cry when you read my name in the paper. Brother, don't drive off the road when you hear the news. There's gotta be someone who stands for nothing, How can the heroes win if there ain't no one to So we made our way back to San Jose with the mother load, our hands in chains and our eyes on the lines in the road. When the jury then gave us 8 to 10, I closed my eyes and remember when the night was the page and the gun in your hand was the pen. Mama, don't cry when you read my name in the paper. Daddy, don't drive off the road when you hear the news. There's gotta be someone who stands for nothing. How can the heroes win if there ain't no one to lose? One to lose. Can I tell a story? I have written in the set list, story. Maybe I guess I'll tell a story. You know what? In the off time when I'm not touring, I do this thing called a homestay, and I stay at home. No, it's like I welcome guitar students to come in and study with me, sort of one-on-one. We have like a guest floor at our house, guest room, whatever, and the students come out. They fly out from, like, at this point, like 5 or 6 countries and almost all 50 states, like 85 or 90 people over the last few years. And it's a really special thing that I've sort of slowed down on doing in recent, since we had the baby and stuff. It kind of becomes like, it feels maybe a little sketchier to have a stranger come into your house for, but I still do it. And there was a kid that came out last year who I can't stop thinking about this week, and I've talked about him in the van like all week. And he was so polite that he made me feel like a jerk to be around. You know what I mean? And he was from Salt Lake City, and he was about 16 or 17 years old, and he always wore like a little shirt and tie, and he was real proper. Like, and what I later figured out, he was Mormon or LDS or whatever. Any Mormon or LDS people here or whatever? Good. You're not going to like this story. And so he came out, and I met him, and as soon as I met him, let me just sort of put in perspective. Like, he would say things like this to my wife: Mrs. Eddy, would it perhaps be possible if I could trouble you for a glass of water? So he was like pretty proper, and so throughout the week, he would say, "Oh, Mr. Eddy, I sure hope I'm playing satisfactory, and I sure hope I haven't been too much of a bother, and I'm just so thankful to be here and spend time with you and learn what I can from you, and wow, what a blessing, and I'm like, yeah, right on. And so we get through the week, and he tells me one night over dinner, he says, "Mr. Eddy, do you have a hobby?" And I'm like, "No, not, I like," and our hobbies don't line up. I like shooting pool and stuff, and like going out and hanging around and playing cards and stuff. And he's like, "Well, my hobby is collecting World War II memorabilia." And I was kind of like, ugh, depends what, depends what side. And right. And it was us, the good one. And it was us. And I didn't have to ask him, he kind of got to the point. But so he's like, I'm really into this World War II memorabilia, and like maybe he says, if I practice really, really good and I progress and do everything you tell me, maybe potentially on the last day, could you take me to an antique store so I could maybe find a souvenir or some World War II memorabilia? And I'm like, yeah, of course. And so the last day rolls around, and I'm like, I don't want to do this, like, if this goes on the video and you're watching this, buddy, I'm sorry. He says, I'm kind of like, I don't want to do this. And so the last day we're kind of eating lunch. Usually we'll get up in the morning and study, and then we'll have lunch, and we'll kind of send them home like in the evening or whatever. And so that last day rolls around, and he kind of takes his napkin and wipes his mouth, folds it, and he goes, well, we're all finished. I'm like, I know what you want to do. So we go, and I take him to the antique store, and like, sure as shit, we open the door, and there's this mannequin with a World War II or I or whatever, like a fighter's thing, jacket with like all the patches and all the ribbons and crap. And I'm like, that's awesome, great. And so as soon as we walk in, he's like just dead beeline for this thing. And so we go and look at it, and he's counting every stitch, and he's sort of like running his hand along the lining, and he puts it on even at one point. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And so he says to the guy, he goes, mister, he goes, how much would you like for this World War II fighter's uniform? And the guy goes, $125, And he goes, ugh, I only brought 75. I'm like, I'm not giving you $25. I'm like, keep me out of this. So he's like, mister, I've dealt in a lot of these, and I watched them on eBay, and I've even written articles about these, and really a fair price, a more than fair price would be 75. And like if you've ever been to a flea market or something, the guy's like, I want 100. Like, take it or leave it, 100. So the kid's like, oh gosh, he's like, Mr. Eddy, he says he only will take 100. I only have 75. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I'm like, ask him again. So, and so he kind of, they go back and forth, and he's like, on the way out, he's like, mister, are you absolutely sure you wouldn't just take like $75? Or maybe I could get $80. And the guy's like, no, man, just check online. The price is fair, $100, $125, whatever. So the kid's like, okay. He's like, well, bless you, sir, and thanks for your time. And that sure is a beautiful World War II fighter's jacket. I'm like, cool, let's go. So we get in the car, and he says, I said, it's okay, man. I said, there's plenty of whatever those are, like on the internet. And he's like, yeah, that's fine, I get it. I said, I still had a good week, I guess. And I'm like, really? So anyway, we drive back to my place, which is like maybe only a mile or two. And we pull in the driveway, and I'm like, you good, man? He goes, yeah, it's fine. I said, hey, the guy, I said, he's an old guy, I said, he doesn't like to deal on his prices. I said, it'll be okay. And he said, fucker. I hear the sad howling of coyotes prowling. It sounds so mournful to me. It brings back memories of cherished loved ones, of those I'm longing to see. I'm riding alone out on the lone prairie. The rangers are searching for me. I'm riding away from my home in Texas, a fugitive ever I'll be. I had a good mother, I had a good father. They handed a warning to me. The men that I ran with committed committed a murder and laid the blame on me. I'm riding alone out on the lone prairie. The rangers are searching for me. I'm riding away from my home in Texas, a fugitive ever I'll be. I'm riding alone out on the lone prairie. The rangers are searching for me. I'm riding away from my home in Texas, a fugitive ever I'll be. How lonely, how dreary, with nothing to cheer me. My thoughts go singing back home. My life of sadness will never know gladness. I'm branded forever to roam. I'm riding alone out on the lone prairie. The rangers are searching for me. I'm riding away from my home in Texas, a fugitive ever I'll be. A fugitive ever I'll be. Thank you very much. Thank you. Could I do one more? Okay. Two more? I'm not leaving. I'll play all night. Neither are you. I tell you what, why don't we do something different here? Daniel, are you back there? Are you alive? Yeah. You want to play a few? Sure. All right. I'll tell you what Daniel and I did today, what I was getting to. We got to visit the wife and the mandolin of the now passed and gone, but Frank Wakefield. We were with Marcia today, his wife, and playing his mandolin, and hanging out and crying and smiling, and it was really a hell of a day. And so we should maybe do some of that music. What about I'm just here to get my baby out of jail? It's all the jail shit we do, all the jail music. This is it. Sorry, I put you on the spot. Daniel's been playing the encore with me every night, but this is maybe a little more than that. But we're just here to get, this is a song about my mother. I'm just here to get my baby out of jail.
pawn you my chain. I'd pawn you my gold and diamond ring. Yes, Warden, you know I want my baby out of jail. Yes, Warden, you know I want my baby out of jail.
Oh. Thank you. Thank you for being here. And we really do have stuff for sale, and we'd love to sell it to you, but more than that, we'd love to meet you. So before you leave, come say howdy. I'm like 1,000 miles from home. Do the right thing. Come shake my hand, all right? Thank you, guys. This is the laughing guitar. Hi. Something else I got requested to play earlier. Jack, there you go. Just a mini encore for one person. Is that the right tune, Jack? Yeah. Here's the Dylan thing. It's fare thee well, my darling true. I'm leaving the first hour of the morn. I'm bound, oh, for the Bay of Mexico, or maybe the coast of California. So it's fare thee well, my own true love. We'll meet another place, another time. It ain't the leaving that's a grieving me, but my true love, it's bound to stay behind. Well, the weather is against me, the wind she blows hard, the rain is turning into hell. I still might strike it lucky on a highway going west, or traveling on a path beaten trail. So it's fare thee well, my own true love. We'll meet another place, another time. It ain't the leaving that's a grieving me, but true love is bound to to stay behind. Tales of the town, and I might as well be bound down around the Mexican way. They say that the people are all friendly there. All they ask of you is your name. So it's fare thee well, my own true love. We'll meet another place, another time. It ain't the that's a grieving me, but my true love, it's bound to stay behind. It ain't the leaving that's a grieving me, but my true love is bound to stay behind. Thank you.